Every dog channel ranks most dangerous dogs the exact same way. Bite Force, done, next video. I'm done doing it that way. Today I built my own scoring system, something I'm calling the Danger Index, and it doesn't just measure how hard a dog can bite, it measures 3 things together: raw bite force, breed history and original purpose, and real-world incident patterns. 3 factors, 1 score, and today we're opening 5 case files to see which breed actually earns the title of most dangerous dog in the world. This isn't a list you've seen before, because I built it myself. Let's open case file number 5, the Rottweiler. Danger Index score, breaking down the evidence. Bite force, 328 pounds per square inch, enough to crush bone. Origin, bred over 2,000 years ago by Roman soldiers as cattle-driving dogs, built to herd livestock and fight off predators on long marches. Incident pattern, high, but here's where the case gets interesting. When I cross-reference the data, a huge percentage of Rottweiler incidents trace back to their modern job, guard work, and personal protection, not household aggression. And here's a detail most rankings leave out entirely. Rottweilers consistently score in the top 3 smartest dog breeds in the world. That's not a coincidence, it's power paired with intelligence. Verdict: dangerous by design, not by accident. Case closed on number 5. Case file number 4, the American Bulldog, a breed most ranking videos skip entirely, which honestly makes no sense once you see the numbers. Bite force, 305 pounds per square inch. Origin, American farms, bred specifically to catch and hold down livestock, sometimes bulls twice their own size. That instinct has a name, catch drive, and it's still fully loaded in this breed today. Here's a piece of the case file nobody talks about. This breed nearly went extinct after World War II. One man, a breeder named John D. Johnson, tracked down the last surviving farm dogs across the American South and rebuilt the entire breed from near collapse. Every American Bulldog alive today exists because of that one recovery effort. Verdict: built for grip strength, revived by one man's obsession. Case closed on number 4. Case file number 3, and this is where my Danger Index breaks every assumption you've ever had. The German Shepherd. The same breed that guides the blind, serves in the military, and sleeps at the foot of a kid's bed every night. Bite force, 238 pounds per square inch, lower than 3 other breeds on this list. So why does it rank this high? Because my index doesn't just measure bite force, it measures pattern, and the pattern here is scale. Millions of German Shepherds exist worldwide, and a huge number of them are specifically trained to bite on command as police and military K9s. When you multiply trained to bite by millions of dogs, the incident numbers climb, not because the breed is more aggressive, but because of sheer volume and specialized training. One more detail for the case file. This breed was invented deliberately in 1899 by a German cavalry officer named Max von Stephanitz, who wanted to build the perfect all-purpose working dog from scratch. He succeeded so completely that his creation is still the most used working dog breed on the planet, over a century later. Verdict: not the dog you'd expect. Case closed on number 3. Case file number 2, the Wolf Hybrid, and this is the one case where the evidence itself refuses to stay consistent. Every other breed on this list was shaped deliberately, generation after generation, toward a specific temperament. Wolf hybrids weren't. They're a cross between domestic dogs and wild wolves, and depending on how much wolf genetics ends up in the mix, you can get a shy, skittish animal, or you can get one with fully intact wild predatory instincts. There's no consistent verdict to deliver here, because there's no consistent breed. That's exactly why multiple states and countries either restrict or outright ban wolf hybrid ownership, some requiring special permits, some banning them entirely. Even the breeders themselves will tell you they often can't predict what temperament a given hybrid will grow into. Verdict: unpredictable by nature, unrankable by any normal standard. Case closed on number 2. And now, case file number 1, the one my Danger Index flagged before I even finished building the formula, the Pit Bull, formerly the American Pit Bull Terrier. Bite force, north of 235 pounds per square inch, not even the highest number on this list. So why number 1? Because my index weighs bite style just as heavily as bite force, and this breed's bite style is unlike anything else here. Origin: 19th century England, bred for bull baiting. a blood sport where dogs were sent into an arena against bulls many times their size. When that sport was banned, breeders didn't retire the instinct, they redirected it into dog fighting, deliberately selecting for dogs that would bite, hold on, and not let go, even through pain that would make almost any other animal retreat. That instinct has a name in breeding circles, gameness, and it's still present today in pit bulls that have never seen a fight in their entire life. That single trait is why this breed is banned or restricted in more places than any other dog on Earth, including the entire United Kingdom, parts of Australia, and over 700 cities across the United States. But before you close this case file in your head, here's the piece of evidence most videos leave out entirely. Study after study shows a massive percentage of serious pit bull incidents trace back to dogs that were abused, neglected, chained, or deliberately trained to be aggressive. Pit bulls raised in loving, well-socialized homes actually score remarkably well on the American Temperament Test, outperforming several breeds people consider safe. Verdict: history built the potential. Ownership decides whether that potential ever gets realized. Case closed on number 1. 5 case files, 5 verdicts, and 1 danger index that nobody else is using, because I built it myself. From breed history, real bite data, and incident patterns, nobody else is combining this way. But if there's one thing every single case file proves, it's this: the dog is only half the equation. The human on the other end of the leash is the other half, and honestly, the more dangerous half. Which case file changed your mind the most? Was it number 3? Drop your verdict in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want the next case file opened, subscribe, because this index isn't finished, and neither am I.